It looks like a regular home. You have to climb stairs to the front door of Jill's Pick, but once inside, you'll find silent movies playing on the wall, adding to the poetry of food and wine. On 18th in the Castro, it's called Poesia.
This is a Victorian house, and I try to treat people that come here like they're coming to my house to visit. My name is Francesco Di Polito. The restaurant is Poesia. That means poetry in Italian. I'm from Calabria, the south of Italy. Some of the recipes on the menu are actually family recipe, and those comes from a book that my sister Gabriella gave to me. Pasta that's handmade. My favorite, they're called filegi. It's made around a knitting needle. It's a typical shape of pasta from Calabria. We change the menu on a seasonal base. You know, even those recipes, of course, are based on what's in season. The chef Giuseppe is from the same hometown where I'm from. He's from Lamezia Terme in Calabria. Coming from the same hometown, we understand each other easily when it comes to deciding on what ingredients, what recipe, what do we want to create when we design the menu. The moment I open the door at 5:30, I just think about enjoying my time with my clients. So that is the best part of my work.
All right, Jill, let's talk about Poesia because it means poetry, doesn't it?
It does,
In
and
Italiano.
you know, I think going to that restaurant is like experiencing a little bit of poetry. It's you walk in the door, they're happy to see you. It's like walking into someone's house.
It is.
And being seated and having that kind of an experience.
Although in your house, do you play movies on the wall?
I
love
do.
I love the movies on the wall
Wasn't
concept.
that fun? And it's always like the old Sophia Loren movies. I mean, it's really fun movies that you probably haven't seen since you were a kid, and they're black and white. It's great. You know, you have a cocktail. I like the basil martini. The bartender's adorable. He makes a wonderful drink.
Which bartender was that?
Teddy. Very cute, very sweet. And it's
The
just
owner Francesco's not too bad himself.
no, they're all so cute. Yes.
He welcomed us at the door with
They do.
Buonasera.
I
And I
know.
was like, oh, we're back in Italy.
It is. It's
And
like being at someone's
all of
home
us
in
had
Italy.
been
Yes.
to Italy before, and I think we were all immediately like taken back.
Yes.
Like,
You just
walk
feel
in and-
welcomed.
Yeah, you walk in and he greets you right at the door.
Yeah.
I was blown away. I couldn't even believe when I walked in. It was just like walking into his house.
Yeah.
It is. You know,
And let's talk about the food because
Yeah. Oh, the food was fantastic.
What
mean,
did you
from
have, Michelle?
start to finish? I started with the kale salad.
Yes, I had that. I had that
it's
every time.
Marvelous.
Fantastic.
And I was really struck that an upscale Italian restaurant would even have a kale salad, but it was so perfectly paired with the fennel and the apples that are so crisp and fresh.
And the dressing was just perfect.
it's perfect.
It didn't take away from the kale. It didn't take away from the
Yeah.
crunch of the fennel or the apples. It just added to it. It's delicious.
Yeah.
And we went right on to the bread soup, the tomato bread soup.
which is a signature dish.
Which is a
of it.
signature dish, and we've shared it. And the flavor of the tomatoes just shines through. That's the thing I love about that place is every ingredient is allowed to speak.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
There's
amazing.
not. It's
Did anybody
just
have the gnocchi with the saffron sauce?
no.
No.
Okay, so it comes with mussels, which I'm not into. That's what my husband ordered. He ate the mussels, but I tried the gnocchi and the saffron. I mean, it was like little gnocchi clouds swimming
wow.
in, you know, saffron deliciousness. It was all of our plates were clean
Yes.
when they came.
Oh, yeah.
And the
And
bread
fresh
is lovely.
bread.
The bread is great.
And
Yeah, you can
really
scoop up the
delicious
sauce.
local olive oil.
The bread is nice. They
Absolutely.
put a little bit, it's homemade bread.
Yes.
Put a little bit of, it's spicy. There's like a little bit of crushed peppers in the bread. So the bread is a little bit spicy.
What did you eat, Jeff?
I had the beet salad, goat cheese and beet salad was amazing. A layer of beets with the goat cheese on top, a nice little arugula salad on top with some fresh pine nuts. And it was the most beautiful dish I think we've ever seen.
was
Yes.
beautiful.
Yeah, the
My wife-
presentation
my
is
wife
at
goes,
A+.
Is there a stylist that brings the food out? And it was the most beautiful salad.
It
My
was
wife took a
beautiful.
picture of it,
Yes.
and she's like, "Have you seen a salad
My friend
this
got
beautiful?"
that,
And
it
the
was
dots
gorgeous.
of sauce on the sides
Oh,
of dishes.
yeah.
I mean, they take such care. It's meticulous. The presentation is
Meticulous.
meticulous. We had the orecchietta with the tomato sauce and hen of the woods mushrooms from the
Oh,
farmer's
wow.
market. I mean, it's seasonal. They go to the farmer's market. They pick the ingredients that are
The
good,
food really shines
Yes.
because of it.
We ordered a gluten-free pasta,
which is hard
They
to do
couldn't
in an
even-
Italian
Yeah.
Well,
restaurant.
you can't.
Yeah.
We've never had a gluten-free pasta that actually didn't taste gluten-free.
Right.
Yes.
You know, and it was amazing. And the owner came out and he sat down and he talked to my wife how he makes it, where his recipes were. He sat for 10 minutes. He didn't have to
They
do that.
take pride in what
Yeah,
they do.
it was-
I mean,
it was
it's just
amazing.
every
They were
piece
very
of it
good.
is.
So that's really speaking to the service. You've all
Oh,
the service.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
was
Yes.
Service is great.
Yes.
And about wine, because their wine list is
Great
is
wines.
terrific.
Ooh, it's an amazing. I mean, really, you could spend an hour just
Because they educate you about the
Yes.
great varieties and regions, and most of it's Italian, but
Yes.
you know,
Yeah, no,
you
it
really
was-
get to learn it.
It was very informative, and we just end up asking about, you know,
That's what we
we're
did too.
interested in.
Yes.
So honoring our price point, what we were looking for, I thought that was really great
And they're
service.
so knowledgeable, and they want you
Yeah.
to have something that's exactly what you want. They let us taste a couple. I mean, it's fantastic.
The specialty drinks, each specialty drink was made from one of the movies that he was playing.
Oh,
Yeah, we didn't.
Yes.
Yeah, we didn't. I didn't even know that. Teddy
Exactly.
came by and we were like, "Oh, what?" My
Yeah.
wife was like, "What movie's playing?"
Isn't that great?
And he pulled out the menu and he goes, "Oh, here's the movie, and it's a
That's
drink."
so sweet.
So whatever movie they're playing, they have a drink, Italian
pair
movie.
with it.
It's just
pair
a
with it.
level of
It's
attention to
amazing.
detail.
Fantastic.
The detail, the attention to detail is really remarkable there.
And you
Yeah.
had the ravioli?
I had the ravioli, which was the special of the night. It was a beet ravioli, which was
Oh, nice.
It was beautiful. They were kind of this rosé color,
beautiful.
and again, really nicely plated.
Yes.
Very simple. It was in a, but the sage butter sauce wasn't heavy. It was very light and just kind of
Letting the flavor shine through.
Again,
Yes,
really
yes.
letting the flavor shine through, and it was great. And again, you know, 5 ravioli isn't that much, but it was with my salad and then a little bit of dessert. It was actually perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we cannot leave this place without a little, you know, red velvet tiramisu and
Oh, the
desserty
tiramisu,
Tiramisu.
the presentation in
Yeah.
that mason
Tin
jar.
jar.
I've never seen it that way before. And it
We'll
was
have to go
really
back.
fun. Yeah,
The
go back.
crushed
Absolutely.
ladyfingers on top,
Yes.
and very
Yeah.
creamy.
Delicious.
It was
Yeah.
creamy.
That hint
Yeah.
of orange, Grand Marnier.
And alcohol.
Yeah,
A little
yeah.
That was the first thing we was tasting. It's like, woo.
We had the chocolate mousse. It had a little side of mascarpone, and then it had olive oil, rich and chocolatey. Oh,
It was dense. It was still, yes, I've had that. It's delicious.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, Jill, this is your spot. Wrap it up for us, please.
It's a great place to go. It's a family. You feel like you're walking into someone's house and they're just feeding you the freshest of ingredients, you know, done in this beautiful Italian style.
All right, Michelle.
I think it was fantastic from start to finish. Everything was delicious. It was definitely on the higher end of price, so I would save it more for a special occasion, but I think we'll definitely be back.
All right, and Jack.
Everything was just amazing. We'll be back.
All
for
right.
sure.
If you would like to try Poesia, it's on 18th Street at Castro in San Francisco. The telephone number is 415-252-9325. It's open for dinner every day. Reservations are recommended, and the average tab per person without drinks is around $35.